Hey, and welcome to the Garner Guitar YouTube channel. My name is Lane Garner. I haven't posted a video here in a minute. I've been doing other stuff, so I did recently, however, get a Kemper again. Had one back in 2016, sold it to try out some other things, kind of landed on the Strymon Big Sky cab filter, strangely enough, for a direct rig. I'll link a video down below that I did about that. But anyway, I have a Kemper again. I'm loving it. I've come to find the Tone Junkie profiles, which are super killer. And then, of course, like the new delays and reverbs just make it a better unit than it was. So I wanted to make a little series of videos about just some little tips and tricks, if you will, about the Kemper. So without further ado, let's talk about the stereo Widener. I love playing in stereo. I'll do it with my amplifiers. Sometimes you can see them in the shot, kind of. I have a Morgan and a Fender Princeton back here. I play at home a bunch in stereo through these HS5s, pretty much always if I'm playing through the Kemper at the house. I had them redo the board at my church to get stereo. Anyway, I love playing in stereo. It is killer. And one way to get an even bigger sound than left and right is a stereo Widener effect. So there are some pedals that do a similar kind of thing. The Strymon Deco comes to mind. I think you can do some similar kind of stuff with like a TC Electronic Mimic also. Never actually played one. I'd like to check one of those out. The stereo Widener is just a way to get this stereo sound even bigger. It's used a lot in like a studio effect, also plugins and Logic and such. We're gonna check it out before and after wet effects. So let's check it out. All right, so let's talk real quick about how we're gonna set this up on here, just to show you that. As far as the effects side of this, the stomp side, we're kind of ignoring it. Just what was in there. I do have a compressor turned on. The amp that we're using is the Tone Junkie Stooges AC30, 62 AC30. This thing is killer. One of my favorite profiles that I've ever played on this thing. I think that this one actually is a free one that they put out. I bought the pack also and loved them all, but it's just like this is one that I kind of settled on and had used originally anyway. So yeah, it is killer. Specifically, the profile is the AC30J2. I think it's the jumpered channels. In the effects over here, I have a stereo Widener already set up in the X slot. In the mod, I have a single delay set up just with a dotted eighth note. The delay section, I have a Cirrus reverb set up, nice big reverb so we can hear the stereo effect of it. And then in the reverb slot, we're gonna put another stereo Widener. Turn the type knob here to get to it. So what I like to think, we go orange and then red, and then we have this kind of yellow color, and then right after the yellow is blue. Stereo Widener is the last thing in the yellow. So if you're in some other effect, and you want to get to the stereo Widener, I just kind of look for that into the blue, beginning of that yellow-orange color there, and that'll get you the stereo Widener. Okay, let's hear some sounds now. I'm playing this Sir Classic S with the Thornbucker in the bridge. I just have a little bit of compression on the unit, so it sounds like this. You can hear how pick responsive it is. The humbucker really breaks up a lot, takes pedals great. Killer profile. Check it out if you haven't. Let's check out some of these wet effects. First, let's hear them in mono, and then we'll go stereo. I would suggest headphones or at least like speakers with a good spread so you can really hear this. Probably are not going to get a good effect of it on just your phone. All right, so this has delay and reverb, kind of big sounds, just in mono first. Okay, it sounds good, but it's only in mono. Let's hear stereo. Same settings. Already much kind of wider sound. So next thing to do is take that stereo Widener and see what it's like before and after the wet effects. So let's check it out before first. Already I can hear it. Yeah, in the room at least. I'm listening on these speakers. So yeah, already sounds so much wider. Just livelier. Cool. Here it is after the wet effects. A little more subtle. Let's try increasing the intensity on that one. Here it is at 10 rather than 5, so all the way up. Felt like that lost the tail just a little bit to my ears. Let's try it with both of them on. Why not? So when I hear both of them, I think that the one before the effects is really doing the thing, doing the magic. Really does the thing. So that is the stereo Widener. It's pretty cool how it just makes everything so much wider. Even though we're already in stereo, it makes it even bigger. I'd like it before the wet effects, personally. Experiment with it and let me know what you think in the comments below. If you like this video, I'm planning to make some more Kemper tips and tricks videos coming up, so go ahead and subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon if you want to get notified about new videos on this page. Thanks for checking this out. I've been Garner for Garner Guitar, and I will catch you next time.